Yo, what's going on, guys? Going to be showing you how to dominate on Warwick. We have Press the Attack, Triumphant Alacrity with Last Stand. We're playing against 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋. I actually wanted to go 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋, full disclaimer, but he took him from me. Warwick can go toe-to-toe with 𝐒𝐻, so can 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋. Very few champions can. Warwick is one of them. We're going to go ahead and just get a ward down, and we're going to start with our bot lane for the best leash possible. I don't want to get cheesed without knowing it, though. We're going to go ahead and start Q. We're going to get our Oracle Lens. Warwick's still decent in the meta if you're willing to build the right items. If you're going kind of full damage Warwick, he's going to be very squishy and easy to kill, especially if you miss your R. His R is very easy to miss. You're going to find going for Sunfire's Aegis on him is your best move, and then going for things like Dead Man's Plate or Force of Nature, or even, you don't necessarily have to go Tiamat. But what's it called? I forget the name of it. Yeah, Death's Dance is pretty good on him too right now. Their team's really AD heavy, so we'll probably go Death's Dance. Makes you take, in a weird way, less damage, and if you get kills in fights, then you get 10% of your health back. Plus, then you don't take the damage. It's kind of complicated, but you'll get to see it's pretty damn strong. Ultimately, if you're going to play against something like 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋, avoid picking something squishy. If he gets an early kill on your teammates or on you, you're pretty much guaranteed gonna lose. I wouldn't recommend Evelyn in the 𝐒𝐻. I'd recommend something very fighty like Graves, Warwick, 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋, that type of stuff. Even Pantheon Xin can do a good play against 𝐒𝐻. Xin a little less so, but Xin kind of needs a buff. Xin's strong in a lot of ways, but having things like 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋 kind of puts it in perspective. We have all three of our abilities now. We're going to go ahead and grab our red buff. You can do a 4-camp clear on Warwick and still get a scuttle before it spawns in. If you want it, do a cheese invade. I didn't really want to. Then you can just do a 3-camp clear double buff plus Grunt for level 3. We have a lot of optional ganks here. A lot of different choices. Since we have our blood trail, they're below half health. We're going to get movement speed and attack speed towards them. If you're going to be playing hard in the early game, you're going to want river walking, though. River walking is going to be huge. If you're not going to be playing hard early game, then you can run something else for your secondary tree. Yeah, Darius is dead. I'm going to run up to him, turn on my E, auto attack. I was going to then Q through him, but we got the kill. I don't want any of these. I want Riven to get every single one. I'm just going to help her shove it in so she can reset properly. I'm going to run him down. I want to force his dash. Yeah, he ended up having to dash away. He's right there. I'll go ahead and just blow my fear to take this off, smite it, get my extra attack speed. And then I have a blood scent leading me down to 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋 and bot lane, I believe. If you have a lot of fighty lanes like I have, the Blitz, Ashe, Yas, Riven, Warwick can be pretty solid. You're likely to get early game blood scents to help you get around the map. I'm gonna get double scuttle. I don't want to say it's rare to get double scuttle on Warwick, but normally you're only gonna be able to get one of them. If you get an upper leg on the enemy jungle, then getting 2 is reasonable. All my stuff's on cooldown. This could easily not turn out well. I'm just gonna pull off here. Lucian's doing a lot of damage. Plus we have the wave frozen on them, so we could we don't really have to force anything. The 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀's really low, so's the 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋. I'm gonna run this down. She got some triumphant healing. I think 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋 is gonna come Raptors. Looks like he's, oh, 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋 stayed. That's so greedy. I think 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋's just back right there. Auto attack Q through, auto attack. Could have nearly killed the 𝐒𝐻𝐂𝐈𝐀𝐋 there if he didn't jump away. I'll act like I'm leaving. I'm gonna pull back, and then once he steps up, I'm gonna go for it. I'm gonna run up. I have to auto attack him first. Oh, nice. We ulted away and our E came up. That was clutch. That was fantastic. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We also got the triumphant healing by delaying the turret shot from hitting us. We're really, really low here. I think we might actually be able to do it, though. Hopefully we're not pushing our luck too hard. Oh man, I had my Eon. So for those of you like, oh, you're greedy, Darius is gonna kill you. He wouldn't really have been able to. I'll help her shove wave. Enemies are gonna have a cannon wave. Just try not to steal the CS from them directly. Make sure your teammate's getting the gold. That way you're not losing them lane phase. You're stealing the kills and taking the minions. And you're gonna be boning over your laners really, really hard. Gonna go ahead and reset. We have enough to get Balmy Cinder. On your first back, you really want to get Balmies. It's cheaper than Tiamat and it builds into Sunfire Aegis, which is one of Warwick's best mythics. He's not the only melee fighter. There's a lot. Like Shaco, Sunfire is his highest win rate item. Kled, it's Kled's highest win rate item. It's just so strong. So the immolate on it's good, and then the flame touch at maximum immolate stacks, your attacks burn enemies. So since we're gonna be in the thick of the fight autoing, it just does so much for us. Plus it boosts our clears. This looks free. Who hit that plant? That was kind of scummy. I don't actually have my R here. I can go for a Scuttle Crab first. The enemy bot might be rotating into me. I think 𝐒𝐿𝐂𝐂𝐋 hit the vision plant on me. And I gotta go over there. My R is up. I can't do it. Blitz isn't following. I can't fight 𝐒𝐿 instead at the same time. 𝐒𝐿's gonna get his isolation damage. I want to kill them on Dragon, but my bot lane is just really not reacting. Might be able to solo 𝐒𝐿 on Dragon though. Looks like 𝐒𝐿's going in for a kill instead. I think we can do this. I have my R. That's a double fear. Landed. I'm gonna turn around for the Lucian. I'm gonna hit my refills. We're gonna auto attack Q through. Auto attack. Try to stay on this guy. Hit him with the fear. Auto attack Q. He's dead. I really enjoyed playing Warwick versus melee fighters. He has such good 1v1s. He's such a good beginner champion too, since he farms full HP. Just 4 camp clear into gank then scuttle. We'll help them shove this. I'll ping out the dragon. My teammates don't have to come. Since there's actually a scuttle, I don't want to do it. The enemies are all spawned in, so if I go for it, they'll see it, and then we could potentially bleed our shutdown. We have our full Sunfire Aegis now. We're going to go ahead and pick up some boots. We're going to pick up a pink ward as well. We're going to head straight for red buff. Warwick can easily get, even though he's not even considered a top 15 jungler, he could easily get you to diamond. There are even a couple players really in every region who hover around GM low challenger on Warwick jungle. Once again, plays best against melee junglers and plays really well if you have a lot of scrappy lanes. I have 3 scrappy lanes. It's perfect. Gives you so much passive movement speed. Looks like Riven's doing a lot with that gold we got her. Fantastic. My ultimate's coming back up here. I'll cross over here to get the minion XP. Because you may say, oh, why not do golems and do a linear clear? I'd rather get this as well. I can soak the minion XP over the wall. Sunfire Aegis not only speeds up my clear, but it gets the minions low. It gets everything really low to where I get to use my W attack speed against it. So it really does speed it up exponentially. It's not just a flat amount. By the time it's the auto them. In this case, it didn't help as much since I smited the big one. So still had to route the low attack speed hits. Got Blood Sun on him. I have no clue why Blitzcrank flashed away. That was bizarre. I used my E too early, by the way. There's really no need for me to R there, so I just held on to my R. But I did use my E too early. Before I was in Q range, you don't want to use your E that soon. W's on cooldown. We could probably kill Darius, so he's shoved up. I don't think 𝐒𝐿𝐂 is going to be here. I think she'll be like right there. Gonna have to be able to get to him. Looks like he's pulling off. Never mind. Yep, that's the bad thing about if you miss your R on Warwick. That's why you normally want to go for a fear before you R. Otherwise, you'll be looking like a dingus. Yeah, I don't even think she can solo me, dude. I have Sunfire Aegis. Yeah, not. I checked her items before I took that fight, and I saw she wasn't full item yet, so she had no chance. If she was full item, I wouldn't have taken it since my R was down. Whenever you're gonna fight someone to the death, always press tab first and check the item difference. See who has more completed items. Attach right as he went to jump. Follow him. We're gonna take his blue buff as well. This is absolute slaughter. If you know you're gonna win the 1v1, oftentimes you want to hold on to your Q and you hold it. You hold down your Q key and you swing through like that. So if you know they're about to flash, or Ezreal's about to dash, or 𝐒𝐿𝐃, or no matter who it is, your Q attaches. It's really strong. I don't know where 𝐒𝐂𝐈 is. She's gonna be here in a second. I'd rather not. We have Herald and Dragon we can take. I'm sitting on a lot of gold. I'd rather back. I'm gonna go ahead and get plated steel caps. It's generally your best boot on Warwick. And then we'll go ahead and get I would honestly like Deadman's. Like Death's Dance is good on Warwick, 100%. But Deadman's plate is really useful. Especially I'm gonna be trying to get dilution and just run people down. I'm gonna watch this and I'm gonna ping out where she is if she gets away. Doesn't look like she is though. Like she can't outrun a Warwick, dude. I'm zooming. I'm moving 700. It's faster than a Rammus or a Hecarim. Wait, she ignited me. I guess she was trying to hit me to take off my movement speed. She was too late though. Whenever Warwick's moving fast, if you get hit by enemy champs, it scrapes off your movement speed. Turrets don't affect it. Yeah, we just go for Herald here. We're already over here. We'll probably lose Dragon since I showed top side like that. But Herald in the early game is better, especially if you have a lead. If you get Heralds, it lets you end the game. Getting the first 2 dragons does essentially nothing. The only thing that's important is the completed Dragon Soul and the Eldar Dragon. Other than that, it doesn't really matter. The first 3 dragons kind of pointless. We need to take down that mid turret. We want to lay Herald before 14-minute mark. That way we get some plate gold on it. We need to try not to throw our lead here. Yeah, this is free. We're gonna use our W since we're behind her even if she starts running. Auto attack, Q through. Like that attach. Very nice. Let's get some of these plates. You need to get it down to 2 plates and about a half before you Herald. 2 plates and a third, honestly. Reduce the damage. We can lay it. By the time it's ready, the turret will be ready for it. The Herald does true damage, so even though we're breaking the plates, giving it more armor, magic resist, it doesn't matter. I think that's GG. I think they should surrender. I mean, they can't yet, but it's over. There's no coming back from that. We took a mid turret and a half. Riven's unstoppable at this point. I am outrageously girthy. I just don't think there's any path back for them. I'm gonna go for these raptors. A lot of the enemies are missing, so this is kind of dangerous. They know I'm over here now. I walk past turret. 𝐒𝐂𝐈's top. Darius just spawned in, so there could be 3 people over here right now. This is still very dangerous. If you're in a bad spot, make sure you have your R. You can go over walls and stuff. Yup. How did I know? How did I know? Ask me. AMA. How did I know? Because my teammates are applying 0 pressure. They're just taking my camps. If you don't have anyone on the map applying pressure, so Riven was applying pressure, but she was already getting attacked by 2 people. So since the rest of my teammates are essentially hiding, farming my camps, or they're in base, it's very obvious that the enemies are going to come to me from, they're just going to converge because they have nothing else going on for them. We had to use our R, not a huge deal. We don't want to blow or shut down gold. As long as you don't die, it doesn't matter if you use your R. Plants down. I wonder where Lucian's going to back. Oh, he's running all the way. He's scared. I ran over a ward, so they're likely to converge on me too. He's just gonna reset right there. I just canceled his recall. He's afraid. Little Lucian's afraid. I wasted my my smite. I didn't even kill the golem, unfortunately. Nice. Good. That was an amazing Ashar. Great blitz follow up. Riven's taking him on 1v2. She didn't quite have it in her. She's bled a lot of shutdown gold at this point. Got some movement speed to somebody up here. Don't know who it is. I've also got a 𝐒𝐂𝐈. This is fantastic. I love these blood trails. It can be kind of buggy. Like, we should be getting movement speed towards them, but we're moving at 380, and it's like, why? I'm trying to block off his W's. Yeah, he's a goner. It can be buggy like that. Like, once they're even once they are above like 50% HP, you'll still technically have the red visual trail on them, but you will lose the movement speed. But whenever you can see them and they have below half, you're supposed to get the movement speed, so that's just kind of buggy. Still a very buggy champion. It's one of the biggest reasons why I stopped playing Warwick altogether. I used to play him a lot more back in Season 7. I just got fed up playing him at a high level with all the bugs. Get off the double fear. Can pull off. No one really did anything on that. They just kind of watched me. 𝐒𝐂𝐈's gonna pick this kill. Blitzcrank's gonna flash. Don't ask why. I'm afraid to go on because I don't think Yasuo's gonna follow it up. Yeah, looks. Yeah, he's literally just gonna let us all die. Okay, maybe he's going in after all. That, you know, that almost turned out, but we are all dying for this. That was definitely not worth. Let's pull off. It's a very ugly situation. Attached. Fall him all the way back. You're dead. Ultimate point blank range so he can't dodge it. Q attach. Bada boom. He's a goner. Whoa, why not build full damage Warwick? Why not do it? We just basically one-shot full HP Lucian and we killed 3/4 HP 𝐒𝐿. Like, Sunfire Aegis is overtuned. Just go Sunfire. Then you can get Deadmans and other stuff. I'd be shocked if they don't FF at 20 minutes. I'll be shocked. I think there's very little way back for them in this game. Especially if we get Dragon Soul. I just don't see it. Ashe needs to be careful though, split pushing when they have assassins on their team. We have no pressure on the map. Riven might get picked off. I can finally go back, get my Deadmans. I could even get Death's Dance, which is going to be kick ass. You know, I'll go Death's Dance. I'm pretty damn fed. And on top of that, is that really what I want though? Nah, I pussed out. I kind of want... It's hard to say. A lot of different good options here. I could really go for a Titanic at this point. And I know you're going to say, but why not get the Tiamat earlier then to help your clear speed? We have the Bombies to help our clear speed, and Bombies is cheaper than Tiamat. But Titanic is really good on Warwick still. I enjoy using it a lot. I'm going tankier Warwick since my team's really squishy. My team's super AD heavy too. Warwick does like 60% AP damage, and it blitzes AP, but our team's really AD heavy to where we're gonna need Dragon Soul to pinch this win. Hopefully he gives me Herald. Yeah, I doubt he's gonna know when to lay it. Hopefully he does. The last Herald I laid, we got over a turret and a half with it. Gonna Q attach to dodge this thing. Red smite him, ult him. I'll hit him with a Q coming out. Yeah, he's a goner. I just fought Darius and 𝐒𝐿 at the same time, and I killed one, and the other one had to run, and I'm still full health. That was a solid Herald lay. Got a pick. They killed a 𝐒𝐿. Ashe is split pushing bot for whatever reason. Should die. He got pushed into the Herald. I'm still tanking turret. Like, that's crazy. I was tanking the whole time. You could hardly even tell. This is my cutie heal up off the minions. If Yasuo would stop hitting them. I think that's GG. I think we're gonna force this win. Let's Swapped over to the other turret. Yeah. 𝐒𝐿𝐈's gonna run up and kill Herald. What a dingus. Just let it happen, 𝐒𝐿𝐈. Attach to him, fear him, he's dead. Trying to go for the win. I'll stand on the minions to burn them. It's kind of hard. Ashe got executed. She just like run into a turret. What'd she do? Fear him. I'm trying to kill him before you can do that. Oh no. Got off a double fear. Come on, baby. Oh, Riven, it looks like she got glitched on the wall there. Yeah, 𝐒𝐿𝐈's really fast, man. When she's in her smoke screen, she moves that's fantastic. Well played, Riven. When 𝐒𝐿𝐈's in her smoke screen, she moves at over twice as fast. She moves like 2.2 times faster. It's insane. And if she hits you with a Q, God forbid she lands a Q, which is the same range as a Sivir auto attack, she gets like moves really fast when she's moving at you. Whenever you see her twirl and her passive, like an evil barbarian, she's zooming at you, man. I was out of mana. I was trying to get back into the jungle for my jungle item to give me back mana so I could ult away or fear them off me or something. We can get our full Titanic. Fantastic. Probably just go for Death's Dance at this point, honestly. Warwick does scale off of 80 really well in terms of his ability scaling on his Q and his R plus just autoing. Like that honestly sucks we couldn't end. Hopefully we don't bleed too much gold. I already gave them 1,000 gold when they killed me there. That's gonna really suck. They outscale us 100%. They really outscale us, especially since Ashe has I'm not talking smack, I'm just saying like she doesn't know what she's doing. In terms of comparing teammates to teammates, she has way less CS. So I know we need to end this game. You normally don't want to do sniper ults like that. I'm only doing it because we're desperate. You normally want to fear them first or be point blank range so they can't dodge it. It's very easy to dodge. Yeah, I just don't know, man. We're not going to be able to end this game. You also got absolutely one tapped by 𝐒𝐿𝐈. She's bent him over with her 86 CS and said nope. It's because she got that shut down on me. She's so strong. Oh my god. Hopefully she doesn't die. Warwick does not scale well. You don't want to get caught past the 30-minute mark on Warwick. You'll really regret it. Ping out a spot. You don't want your teammates to farm your jungle at this point in the game. You want to take the enemy's stuff, so try to help them out with some useful pings. I saying I'm on my way, and I am on my way. She was heading over there, and then she saw I stopped. I could probably cut off 𝐒𝐿𝐈 here. Just hit him with an R. Oh, God. Why? That's so unfortunate. Alright, it looks like we're about to force another fight. Blitz is going to go in 1v4. I like it. I like what I'm seeing. I used my E then R to get off a triple fear on impact. I need my... God, that bitch. Fight me, 𝐒𝐿𝐈, you little sissy. I'm gonna eat you alive, boy. Gotta turn around. Yes. Double fear. He couldn't ult me because of my Q. He literally couldn't ult me. Set tried to ult me, and since I was in mid Q, he couldn't displace me. Any kind of knockups, knockbacks, or anything. And that is how you God mode carry on Warwick jungle. If you guys enjoyed this Warwick jungle commentary guide, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And feel free to come chat and chill live on stream. My name is KingStix, and thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.